Mum's still in the shower.
Oh, wait. Women take all day in there, don't they? What's with all the hair stuff? I say to Priya, how can you have 4 bottles for only one head?
Yeah, I don't know.
Got any plans for the rest of the holidays, then?
Not really.
Spending time with your granddad, though?
Yeah.
And Andy? I saw him last night. Said you'd seen him.
I'll just, see if my mum's ready.
I just think of his kids. Growing up with their dad in jail, being told he's a monster, when we all know he isn't, right? If anyone can help, they might be saving his life.
Gosh, I didn't think we were meeting till later.
Yeah, I just wanted to get started early. Can't let Andy down.
Go on then. What do my horoscopes say?
You don't believe in that stuff, do you? Why didn't you read yesterday's paper and see if it all worked out?
Come on, humour me. All I've got to look forward to today is a pug with blocked glands.
Nice. OK. You've reached a blockage in life.
See, I told you they were good.
It's time you made some big decisions. To be cruel, to be kind.
Sounds ominous.
Actually, mine says I'm going to get a windfall. Oh, there you go. Maybe Rakesh wants another game.
I think I might have put my foot in it yesterday with Priya. She definitely didn't know how much he'd lost.
It was all his choice.
Still, it's a lot of money to take off the neighbours, isn't it?
You're not suggesting you give it back.
No, of course not.
That family's taken a lot from me too, remember? But we move on, don't we? I'll see you later.
For you.
Thanks.
Morning, love.
He's all ready. God, my head.
You've been up all night.
I met the Southampton Dingles.
Say no more. Is that Zach's cap?
I was chasing a sheep that was wearing that at 6 o'clock this morning. It's a long story. Oh, the family were last after you, by the way. You and Kane, you were missed.
Hope you told them I was okay. In better shape than you, anyway.
Hey, look, I'm sorry I was out all night. Hope you didn't stay up worrying.
No, I was fine.
Look, I'm gonna go and get my head down. I've got a shift that's due to start in 3 hours.
I meant to say, I was proud of you yesterday, confessing to Joni what you did to her dress. She told me.
Yeah, I couldn't have anyone thinking bad of you, Mum.
Well, it all worked out fine. Everything's done and dusted. Over. Right. Let's get to work. I'll take Zach's hat to the pub. He'll be looking for it.
He knows.
What exactly did he say?
Well, he was saying all this stuff about Andy and his kids and just the way he was looking at me, OK? He knows.
OK, do as I say. Trust me.
I hear Lauren's up and about. Any chance of a chat?
Can we do this later? He was knackered yesterday. Lucky, go and see if he wants some breakfast. Poor Lucky. He's all over the place.
So is Andy.
You know I'd do anything to save him.
And Lachlan, he feels the same?
Why do you ask?
He seems on edge.
If you have something to say, then I suggest you say it.
I saw Andy last night. Why didn't you tell me what Lachlan said? That he knew Andy was innocent?
But we all know that Andy's innocent. It's my fault. I should never have taken him to that place. It shook him up, and Andy's obviously got the wrong impression.
Chrissy, I know he's your son, but we have to ask.
Ask what?
Could he be involved?
Are you asking if he shot his own granddad? Are you insane?
Andy wants me to go to the police.
Well, you can't possibly believe that.
I can't not fight for my client.
Well, why would Andy do this to us? We need to talk to him.
I'm gonna have to soundproof them bedroom walls. can't believe what I had them two doing last night.
I know. Trying to catch up on Team GB, and all I could hear was them two going for gold.
Hey, good morning. What a belching night that was.
Haven't broken your new toy already, have you, Zach?
Oh, I seem to have twisted my back somehow.
Somehow.
It must have been all that dancing.
Aye, well, Zach certainly enjoyed your fandango.
Come on, husband. We said we'd help get the wool pack cleared up.
Yeah, and find my cap. If our Zebediah's lost it, I'll swing for him.
Oi.
Keep asking.
Ah, is it you two next?
Yeah, still trying to persuade this one.
Congratulations to you two, though.
Yeah. Go on, tell it to us. What was the biggest thing you remember from the day?
Well, aside from walking this one down the aisle, the family, all happy for us. Yeah. Best feeling in the world.
Do it. Best day of your life.
See? Best day of your life.
Oh, yeah. We're family all smiling as we put the wedding rings on. My dad's in the nick, remember? My summit blue will be the prison guard handcuffed to his side. That family stuff just won't happen for me, right?
Sorry, I should have cleared this by now.
Oh, not on my account.
Last of them have only just finished. I found Naboplaster spark out in the cellar. Oh, he's finally divorced Fat Carol. Only she's thin Carol now, lost 6 stone in Zumba and went off with the instructor.
Good for her on finding a new life.
You okay?
I'm fine. I mended her dress, for goodness sake. How else can I prove it?
This is me, Lise.
Congratulations. Jermaine found this. It sounded like quite a party.
I want to thank you for yesterday. We both do.
Well, yeah, I mean, you letting Belle be there, well, much appreciated.
You look beautiful.
I had to see you.
I thought it best to be open. I've explained your fears.
It breaks my heart that you might think that Lachlan's involved.
He knows something, I can tell.
He's just a kid. He's a terrified kid, lying awake every night, wondering if some hitman's going to break in again.
It isn't just what he said, it was how he said it. You know, I didn't imagine this.
He said he knows it wasn't you because he misses you. He trusts you. You are our family. We want you home again.
I know he's your son, Chrissy, but he's done bad things in the past.
So have you. If Lachlan had done this, he would have told me.
You're right, I'm sorry. All I can do in here is just sit and think. I must have jumped to conclusions.
I understand. I love you.
I think I just wanted some hope to cling on to. It's my plea hearing tomorrow and things are not looking good for me. There's not a single other suspect.
You all right, Glassback? One night out with the family and it's broken. We'll have to get you trained up, lad.
How do you not even stay awake?
Call being a dingo. Stamina, they can go all night.
We're heard.
Don't worry, I'm in a wars too. I pulled my back dancing.
Aye, horizontally.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, I'm sorry, like, but them walls are paper thin. You did that in bed, you little honeymoon harlot, and don't deny it.
OK, caught. Oh, it's really achy.
She get a scene to.
Thank you. It meant a lot having reception here.
Your family?
Well, there was a time when I thought I wasn't. A time when I thought I was cast out for good. But everyone being here, supporting us, oh, it meant the world.
Yeah. Well, I just want everyone to be happy.
Oh, even Ken. I wish he'd been here.
They'll come round eventually.
Oh, I suppose. At least she did.
You really believe that?
Huh? Yeah, she's fine. I mean, Well, you saw her before, wishing us well. She even mended Johnny's dress. Saved the wedding in a way.
And what do you think it took her to do that? Hey, look, I'm sorry if I caused trouble yesterday. I had no idea they were gambling that much. It's madness.
Oh, well, it was an expensive lesson. Men.
Yeah, well, given up trying to understand them.
Pierce?
Paddy. Yeah, it was our wedding anniversary yesterday. I got a card from him this morning. I think he's hoping that we're going to get back together one day, but yeah, he still doesn't know about me and Pierce.
Well, maybe it's time he did.
I've been thinking.
Oh, hello, look out.
Tracy would love it if I could get her dad there for the wedding.
Did she actually say that? Because her and her dad hadn't talked for years.
Yeah, well, I'll get them to start. It's the best thing I ever did, get my dad back in my life.
Families are complicated. I think that might be a can of worms. Best left unopened.
Yeah, well, seize the day. Release the worms. That image doesn't work too well, but if I could surprise her with it, she'd love it.
I don't think your wedding day is the best place for a big family surprise.
Families are what weddings are all about, right? And all the brides you work with, don't they dream of the big, perfect wedding with the dad walking them down the aisle?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, that's what I must get for Tracy.
Police aren't doing enough for Andy.
He's right. There aren't any other suspects.
My dad argued with lots of people. Are they looking into all of them?
How's your dad?
Oh, you actually care?
Well, you know I do.
Yeah, well, you're the last person he wants to see.
Just asking, love, all right.
He rejected you, didn't he?
Chrissy, what are you doing?
See, I know that you fought with him and you argued.
Oh, so?
And he wished you dead, didn't he?
Is everything okay here?
Yeah, it's fine.
No, this makes perfect sense. This is your twisted obsession with my father. Because you followed him here, desperate for love, and he rejected you, didn't he? And you couldn't handle it.
It's ridiculous.
It was you, wasn't it? You shot my father!
I'm sorry, she's upset.
She accused me of attempted murder, screamed it in the pub. Control the stupid woman, can't you? Remember, I know things too. You're on thin ice, mate. I know you love your dad, but you've got the wrong man.
Oh, save it for the police.
The police have already arrested your boyfriend. Didn't he have a shotgun in the boot?
You can't prove you didn't do it. You don't have an alibi.
Actually, he does. Me. We had a meeting the day your dad was shot. He couldn't have done it.
Thank you. Sense at last.
You've just suddenly remembered that he's got an alibi.
You just suddenly accused him before I could say it.
And what was that he was saying about thin ice?
Nothing, just unfinished mill business. Look, you just accused an innocent man, Chrissy. If you want to help Andy, you've got to be a lot more clever.
I was coming to find you.
I'm due somewhere.
I've asked a lot of you lately. Maybe too much. And you have been a diamond. I don't know if I'd have been as good if this had been the other way around.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say that I still care about you. Yesterday hasn't changed that.
You're married. That bit's changed.
Well, and I was married to you. Some folk, they never talk to their ex. They walk past them, pretend they don't exist, but I don't want it to be like that for us.
Me neither.
So if you ever need me, ever, you know where I am. We're still family. Still dingoes.
Hey. It's from Paddy. About time I wrote to him. I need to tell him about us, don't I? He's still holding on to something that isn't there.
And you're going to tell him that? And you'll say that we're together?
I have to. I've been putting this off for too long.
scared that I'm going to break his heart. But cruel to be kind. Except it's not cruel to tell him, is it? It's cruel not to.
The answer's yes.
Huh? Oh.
Best offer I've had all day. Do you want to meet the parents, or should we just get on with it?
I think that was perhaps meant for me.
Well, I hope you said yes. Well, you snooze, you lose, love. Hey, I'm at the B&B. This is round 2. You better get your solicitor back.
It's a humble and embarrassed apology. I am so sorry.
You still accuse me in a pub full of people.
It's because of my dad. I've been so worried about him, and he almost died. I've been such a mess. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said it, but you know how much I love him.
It's an emotional time, I suppose.
I behaved appallingly, though. I shouldn't have shouted those things, and I am really sorry.
Look, you've apologised. Let's forget about all this, eh?
I never even would have thought of you if Rakesh hadn't suggested it.
Oh, he said it.
You know, you trust your solicitor, don't you?
Well, not that one. I wouldn't trust the word that come out of his mouth.
I don't blame you, especially after all the things that happened at the mill.
He actually told you?
Everything. But it's okay, because I know how to keep quiet. He knows that he can trust me. Can't be easy for you, though, can it?
We must stop meeting like this. Come and sit here.
Mrs. Dingle? Mrs. Joni Dingle?
She's not back yet.
I can wait.
Well, I'm busy looking after Grandad, so...
Family's important.
Yeah.
She just accused Ronnie, you know, your mum. Shouted at him in the pub. Said he was guilty.
Well, he's not.
And how do you know?
Lachlan, go upstairs. Now. That sounded like questioning. Hasn't he been through enough?
I'm just doing my job.
I don't pay you to interrogate my family.
I'm being paid to represent Andy.
What, by marching in here?
By gathering evidence, building a defence.
The police know everything.
Or perhaps they've been looking in the wrong places.
I don't think I like your tone.
But you said it yourself. You didn't see who did it. And there's plenty of people who hold a grudge, even your own family.
Get out of my house.
The police have got the wrong man.
He deserves everything he gets.
Andy's a good man, honest.
A good man? He bedded my wife behind my daughter's back!
Right, break time's over. I best get back to work. My head is still banging. I better get used to sleepless nights, though, eh? I was sitting in the church and I was thinking how lovely it all looked. We should have the christening there. Why don't you rest up? You look done in. Hmm? Hey. How come you're not at work?
My angina checkup. I took the afternoon off.
You never said anything. You okay?
Yeah, everything's okay. All good. You don't need to worry about me.
Well, I'm glad. Work calls, though. I'll see you later.
Hey. I want to tell you something.
What's happened?
Oh, it's all good. At least, I hope you'll see it that way. My life has moved on. And so should I. So, I've decided to go back to my maiden name.
Or Dingles?
That doesn't fit with me anymore. Mrs. Dingle is another woman's name now.
I'm sorry. I didn't want you to find out like this. Chrissy didn't know.
Leave us, Dad. I said leave us.
Didn't ask any questions. Didn't even flinch. You knew about Andy and Bernice, didn't you? Just like you know Andy didn't shoot your dad. You're happy for him to rot in there, aren't you? The cuckold, the gay man wreaking revenge. You with your broken heart.
You're quite finished.
Who's in the middle of all of this? Lachlan. Lawrence casts him out, so what does he do? What does your son do? He gets a gun and shoots him. And now you're protecting him.
It's what every parent does for their child.
Chrissy, it's not too late. Go to the police, tell the truth.
Oh, I'm sure the police would be fascinated by what I have to say. About the fire at the mill. You started it, remember? You burned down a building that you knew to be worthless. But you left a woman paralysed and a man half dead. You've been lying through your teeth ever since. Am I close?
Whatever you think you know.
I know it was your fault. You did it for insurance fraud.
Lies.
One phone call, you'll go down for a really long time. You'll lose your home, your job. They'll have Priya as an accessory, say that she must have known.
She's innocent.
Still want me to tell the truth?
You're twisted.
We're the same, protecting those that we love.
What do you want me to do?
I want Andy to be found guilty and not to see the light of day again.
Coming up tonight, poor Eva gets the wrong end of the stick as we head to Coronation Street next. Then, with more incredible stories, we've wild animal reunions at 8. And head to the ITV Hub to catch the emotional final episode of Brief Encounters, available to watch now.